Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails, the second chapter, and we are once again on the Cecilia on our way over to Bose. After last episode we basically went a little bit back in time and saw how Joshua and, well, basically his Capua gang at the moment and got their ship back. Because we already learned about that while we were in Grancel, but now we actually saw what happened, which was very surprising because I didn't expect to see something that detailed, that we actually were going to fight with Joshua. But I really enjoyed it. And one thing we did learn about it is that basically all the power of Joshua are now unlocked. And we saw what he was. He was level 72. And compared to what we are right now, which is 57, we are still a little bit lacking behind. Not super, but still a bit. So we know where we're going to end up at the end of this game, I think. And next time we'll probably try and reunite with Joshua. At least I really hope so. So for now, let's clear our head like we discussed with Estelle last time by talking to everyone on the ship on our way to Bose. And I think they said there was a layover at Rolent, but we'll see. So suddenly Anton decides he absolutely needs to go to Bose. This happens a lot, so I'm tagging along to keep an eye on him. Could be fun playing tourists while along for the ride at least. I'm not one to smolder away in the capital. That's not me, and no siree. I'm going to travel liberal wherever my legs can take me. I know that somewhere out there, there's someone who needs me, and I'm going to find that someone. Trying to find a love interest? Or just in general trying to find a purpose? I'm off to study the Hakan Gate near Bose. It's arguably the most important landmark in the history of the 100-Day War. And I plan on combing over every crack in the wall of that landmark, let me tell you. When I get to Hakan Gate, I'm gonna take so many photos, you don't even know. I always wanted to get a picture of a place as striking as the Hakan Gate, so now's my chance. I've heard Rolent has a lot of nice fishing spots. Rolent itself isn't too famous though, so they're all kind of secret. I should try them before someone writes a guide or something. Yeah, and then write a guide yourself, I know how it goes. There's always someone who wants to be the first at everything. Rolent's up next, huh? I'm not going there today, but I'd like to spend some time on a farm there someday. Delicious food, clean mountain air, the perfect place to refine one's beauty. Plus my guy wants to go fishing, so there's to be something for him to do as well. I couldn't find any girls Renan would like, even in Grancel. What am I going to do for that boy? Well, let him find one himself? Well, I'm just glad I met this girl to talk to on the trip back. I'm sure Renan would like her a lot, but... This lady said she runs a store in the city of Rolent. I'm part of the staff for Edels in Grancel, so we got to talking about that. I bet it'd be wonderful to run your own store. Who cares if there's a tiny hole in the wall even? Oh, I wish I could have a store of my own someday. Don't tell me she's gonna end up in Rolent being the girlfriend of that guy there. Would be cool though. We'll see. Tomorrow's the day that they finally signed the non-aggression pact. It's been 10 years now since the 100-Day War. Perhaps it is time we make a proper peace with the Empire. Well, I don't know if it's a proper peace. I think it's more like a document of intention. Because there is no obligation for them to do anything about upholding peace. It's just more intention of, let's talk about it, is everything, if something just starts up. I think that's the whole idea behind the pact. It wasn't so long ago that I thought real peace with the Empire would have been impossible. Now it's almost upon us. This is a real victory for Queen Alicia's diplomatic effort, I suppose. Oh, that it truly is. Guaranteed. That passenger students from the Royal Academy, isn't she? Yeah, I can definitely tell she is. You really get a sense of refinement from every move she makes. Because she's a student. Has nothing to do that she's secretly a royalty. Oh, hello Estelle. Chloe, so this is where you have been hiding. Yeah, it's a lovely view, isn't it? I'm guessing you're on one of your airship walks. Yeah, kind of felt the need. What's happened to Joshua? What? How did you... Thought so. So that was what Nell wanted to talk to you about. Did you just bait me, princess? She really did. Well, I am the possible heiress to a nation. Let's just say I'm well educated in the secret royal bargaining tactics and leave it at that. I'm no match for you, am I? Yeah, it's about Joshua, alright. So, Joshua's safe, and even still in the borders of Liberl. But there's some element to it that means you can't be happy about it. Is that about it? That's it, isn't it? Chloe, you aren't a princess. You're a freaking mind reader. You ask me, you've got this queen thing in the bag. Thanks. Still, that's good. Joshua's safe. Even knowing he's okay is a relief. Yeah, I was happy to find that out too, but... Estelle? Chloe, you remember when we went to arrest Delmore, right? And how Joshua responded when Delmore threatened me with that gun? I do, yes. If I said that Joshua's eyes are like that right now, what would you think? Oh, I'd... Sorry, Chloe. I shouldn't really drop questions like that on you without context. No, it's fine. I can understand, at least a little, why you're so worried. Yeah. And on a note that's absolutely in nowhere related at all. Like, yeah, totally has nothing to do with anything. Total hypothetical. But what would you say if I said, well, I'm here worrying about my butt off over him, he's with another girl? How old? About the same age as us. To answer this hypothetical question, I would find myself uninterested in any excuse Joshua would have to make. I know, right? I'd be totally out of line. Certainly. Just what are you thinking, Joshua? Yeah, my current plan is to have Olivier sing at him for an hour and then we'll hear everything. Thanks, Chloe. I feel a little better now. You're welcome, Estelle. I'm glad I could help you. Once I get my head on a bit straighter, I'll tell everyone what's happening. Can you keep quiet until then? Of course. I think I'll head back to my seat. Okay, see you later. Nah, she's a good friend too, Estelle. She can clearly read the room, she knows what's going on and has some great advice. And just like Estelle said, she's gonna be a great queen one day. I genuinely believe that. Tita, what you doing? Oh, Estelle. I was kind of thinking about things. Things? Like what? Well, Estelle, I'm not really reliable, am I? Oh, that is so not true. Yes, she has a very low HP, which makes her quite vulnerable, but the cannon, the area, that makes her quite valuable in her own way. So that's ridiculous to think. You seem like you're worried about something, but is it something I can't help with? Oh, man, even Tita sees right through me. I knew it! I knew it was kind of selfish to ask to come along, and I'm not really much help. I couldn't even stop Ren. I'm just holding you back, aren't I? Tita, oh, you little dummy. You're worried about that? But, I'm not really worried, you see. It's more like I'm confused about something. I don't think it's really something anyone can solve for me, so I just need some time to think on my own, okay? But Estelle, isn't there anything I can do to help? Oh, you bet there is. Huh? What? This is so relaxing. So soft, so cuddly, so warm. I could squeeze you all day. Aw, Estelle. Tita, having you along is a big help, okay? I don't just mean your mechanical knowledge, even though that's part of it. Just seeing you smile cheers me up a lot. Oh, even Ren looked like she had a lot of fun when she was playing with you, right? Now, maybe that was all just an act to fool us so she could do evil Ouroboros stuff or something. But you know what? Somehow, I can't believe it was all a lie. You reached her, I know it. You really think so? Oh, I really hope so. There's that smile. Excellent. Your smile's the best, you know. Now, you're also cute and huggable, but you're all sniffy and sad. But, oh, Estelle. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to my seat, okay? Okay, see you in a bit. Yeah, Tita is truly becoming Estelle's little sister, isn't it? Not by blood, but by choice. I see. He's really is sending information back home through his telephone. All in hiding. I think only Shira ever caught him doing that. So that's very interesting indeed. Oh no, actually, the reporter came to talk to Estelle. Estelle seemed bothered after they spoke. I did wonder what... well, that answers that. Yes, that's fine. We need to report anything to the Royal Army yet. I imagine he has predicted all of this anyway. I called it perfectly, no? Well, to be honest, it was a little more than a wild guess, but I suppose even jokes can be true sometimes. Even the bad ones. Oh, I know. You needn't raise your voice so, my friend. Ah, so she's talking to Mueller. Guaranteed. Regardless, you see to our preparations the moment you return to the Imperial capital. Yes, so that he might intervene if possible. As always, you have my special thanks. Joshua, to think you'd be a match for Mueller. I suppose I should have expected nothing less from one of Ouroboros' chosen. Still, that's one guess I dearly wish hadn't been true. What's true now? Oh, Estelle. And what the heck are you whispering about down here? You and... Huh? Olivier, who are you talking to? Whatever could you mean? Do you truly believe I would engage in a secret soiree with a woman other than my Estelle? I can only pray, but come on. I know I heard you talking with someone. Oh my. You heard me talking to myself, did you? Talking to yourself? Well, talking to myself like a madman wouldn't quite be accurate. I was going over lines from a play I once performed in, wherein I was the leading man. Play lines? But why here? Our destination, Bose, is the closest city in Liberl to my homeland. As we draw closer to it, I must confess, I feel the pull of... homesickness. I fear that memories of home cannot help but tumble from my mouth. Oh, okay. Do you think I have cottage cheese for a brain or something? Well... You know, there's a lot of suspicious things about you, Olivier. I remember you were talking with Dad about something secret too. Do you mind coming straight with me about why you're really here? To think you've become such a bloodhound for the truth. You've grown, Estelle. I've had good teachers. So talk already, Mr. Erebonian suspicious person. Allow me to relieve some of your worries in exchange for my silence. I would ask you grant me that small favor. You are troubled over the theft of the bandit ship, yes? I do not think that will prove to be a problem. What, why not? You recall our earlier conversation? The fact that the bandits are led by the former Erebonian nobility is an embarrassing blemish on the Empire's image. Liberl does not wish to exacerbate the issue any more than we do, however, as it could impede the signing of the pact. So if anything, the theft of the ship at this exact moment conveniently sweeps aside the problem. Is that really how it would work? Well, if the bandits return to their old ways in liberal skies, that will be a different story. I find it unlikely they would be so foolish, however. That is true. If nothing else, Joshua won't let them steal from others. Wait, how do you know they won't return to piracy? Why do you agree? Now then, I think I shall return to my seat. Would you care to join me? I think I'll pass. Hey, Olivier, can I ask you one thing before you go? Oh, naturally. Okay, look, there's a lot I don't know about you, and you seem to like to keep your distance from everyone, but even so, I think you're a really important part of the team. I believe, and maybe it's crazy as hell, I don't know, but I do, that I can trust you no matter what. Oh jeez, that kind of came out all sappy. What I'm saying is... Hey, what's with the trippy dinner plate eyes? Oh no, it's nothing. Ah, you touch my heart, my fair Estelle. You need not fear, I shall not betray your trust. Nor do I find your trust and love a burden. I give myself gladly to your cause. Love has nothing to do with it. But thanks, Olivier. Of course. So, if you'll pardon me? My apologies for any drilling you might hear over my voice, because of course the entire week has been really quiet, and I'm very happy with that. But exactly the moment I start recording, my neighbors thinks it's nice to drill some holes in the wall. Sometimes I really wonder if they can see what I'm doing, or if it's just really unlucky timing. But I think it should be fine. I will definitely try to smooth it out in editing if I can. Ah, that passenger with the white coat sure is something. He was like totally muttering to himself. I wonder what that was about. And then he started laughing in the middle of it. Oh, I wonder if he's a dangerous psycho. That would be so cool, but also kind of freaky. No, he was talking on this cellular phone, and he's one of the few people in the entire continent that has one of those. At this time. Hello, come to see the view from the bridge? The green rolling hills of Rolent, when viewed from up here, is something else, isn't it? Staring at such a scene of green is calming and healing somehow. No need to alter course at the moment, helmsman. You may leave the rudder as is. Keep our course steady and we'll soon be starting our descent to Rolent soon. What do, yes understood. Maintain a current course, la-di-da-da-da-da-da-do. Yeah, that guy keeps on singing each and every time, and I don't know why. I imagine he's really into his job, but still. I can really count on one hand how many times I've actually sung during my job. Yeah. Ooh, it's very busy up here. I'm going to Bose to help Daddy with shopping. Shopping, so much fun. Today I've got to head over to the Bose market and an errand for my wife. My wife works me to the bone and complains all the time. It's rough. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Visible to our right is the kingdom's largest continuous forest, Mistwald. It remains home to a large number of woodsmen and is the source of 70% of the lumber used in Liberl. Ah, Mistwald is lovely when viewed from the air. Looking down at the enormous forest gives you a sense of just how wild the Rolent region really is still. I feel I could watch forever. I imagine so, cause we've been there, it's beautiful. We'll be stopping in Rolent soon. We'll be getting off at Bose though, so I guess we still have some time, huh? The dignitaries for the non-aggression pact signing should be arriving in Grancel soon. I hope it goes off without any problems. Ah, our next stop is Rolent. I would love to enjoy their fresh pastoral cuisine again. Ah well, there shall always be another time. Estelle? What's up? Ah yeah, I always want to wander around when I get on an airship. I just can't seem to sit still in my seat. Yeah, that does sound like you, alright. Still though, sort of surprised you don't relish the opportunity to take a breather. You know, after all that crazy bullcrap the society seems to be throwing at you, it wasn't just that mess in Grancel. It sounds like you ran into their guys in Ruinen's eyes too. Yeah, sounds like you had just a bigger fight on your hand with the intelligent guys though. It was just a lot of running around. So Bose is up next, huh? Well, after Rolent at any rate. Ruin's eyes, Grancel. I wonder what else the society will try and throw at us. Yeah, nothing would be the best answer, but I feel like we won't be that lucky. You too, huh? Well, let's hit the ground running and get to investigate those bandits once we land, okay? Wait, what? What a surprise! It's possible they're working for the society. You said it yourself, remember? Yeah, I did, but come to think of it, I don't think that's all that likely, you know? Yeah, it's sort of stupid. I mean, we fought them a number of times, right? They didn't really seem to be the kind of baby eaters the society usually brings on, I think. Well, whatever. I'm sure we'll hear the details from old Lugren when we get to Bose. Yeah, we definitely will. We'll have to pass through Rolent before we reach Bose, so this'll be a bit of a trip. Go ahead and walk off some of that nervous energy if you want. We're capturing an airship, huh? That will be tricky. I'm sure we'll hear the details from Lugren when we get to Bose. Ah, Estelle. Where did you disappear off to? Well, I just went to get some fresh air. Ah, I see. So, I heard we'll be landing in a town called Rolent on our way. That's your hometown, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, to be specific about it, our house is just a bit outside the city limits. Dad wanted it that way, apparently. Ah, interesting. A house built by Master Cassius. Must be quite a place. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd say it's fabulous or anything, but it is really comfy. It holds a lot of memories for me, Dad, Mom, and Joshua too. I see. Nose in. It's okay, really. If we are staying in Rolent, I'd invite you over. Next time, for sure, definitely. I'll look forward to it. By the way, Estelle, when we arrive in Bose, would you mind accompanying me on some training? This seems kinda sudden. Back at Grancel Guildhouse, not only did I miss the sleep agent in the cookies, I was unable to awaken myself. It's obvious I need to retrain in some areas I've been neglecting. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how good a training partner I'd be for an A-rank brazier, but if you want me, you've got me. That's settled then. Do you think this would be a good enough reason for him to join our party? The fact that he's asking for it? Like I said, we have already 3 members in mind for our party in Bose, which is basically Sherazade, Estelle, Olivier. And I was thinking about Chloe, Agit, and Zin. And Zin is now saying he wants to train with us to better himself. Might be a good reason, at least at the beginning of the trip, to have him in our list. Well then, nothing to do really, so I think I'm just going to catch a nap. Did I miss someone in re-talking to them? Nope, that's it. Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Rolent shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take to their seats. Oh, hey! You should probably find your seat, Estelle. It really is dangerous to stand during a landing like this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us today. Passengers departing in Rolent, please check to ensure you haven't left behind... Are we being attacked? Huh? Oh my. What in the name of Gehenna? How could we have entered a cloud at this altitude? We didn't enter the cloud, sir. We're descending. It doesn't seem like a cloud though. It's more like... Captain, transmission from Rolent, air traffic control. The city and surrounding area have been engulfed in a deep fog. What? Oh god, another experiment, isn't it? What the heck? Wow, it's completely white. Did we enter a cloud bank? Possibly, but it also seemed impossibly low to be a cloud. Is this usual when landing an airship? I sure as hell never seen anything like this. Nor have I. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. We received word from Rolent that a deep fog has appeared over the entirety of the city and the surrounding area. Air Control is currently preparing searchlights to aid our landing. Thank you for your patience. Fog? Rolent doesn't get fog, but it's usually just like a thin fuzz, isn't it? Yes, I don't remember seeing it this thick. This really worries me. Oh, it's definitely Ouroboros. Ooh, are we gonna go on a side mission in Rolent before we continue on? Holy crap, it's completely white. Yeah, I can't see anything. It looks like the Port Authority is grounding all flights until the fog clears. I think we'll want to visit the guild house here. Thought so too, huh? Huh? Why? This fog is deep and strange enough that even you and Sherazad comment on it. Estelle, it's possible the society is behind this somehow. Ah. Only Rolent and Bose remain unmolested by their hands. It is possible the next experiment shall be here, then, and not in Bose. Ah, Chapter 4, The Mist Demon Target. Another enforcer we haven't seen yet? Ah, I certainly wasn't expecting you all to show up now, of all times. You were heading to Bose, last I heard? We were, yes. The paranoid little part of me can't help but wonder if this is intentional. Well, I'm not going to complain about having you around. Anyway, I do believe it is the first time we've seen each other since you went off to train, Estelle. You look right at home in that new outfit. Oh, Aina, you make me blush. Mr. Vetek, my Lady Claudia, Miss Russell, I believe this is the first time we've met. I'm Aina, the receptionist for the Rolent branch. A pleasure to meet you all. The pleasure is all mine, Miss Aina. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you at last, Aina. I've heard a lot about you, especially from Olivier. Really? I wonder. Oh, and Olivier's here too. What are you doing here, Olivier? Don't mind me. I was certainly not flashing back to memories of the destructive turn of my liver, just for the record. What? Just let him be, Aina. Oh, and I'm guessing you know Agit too, Aina? We've met, yeah. I don't come up by Rolent much, so we've only met like once or twice. It's still good to see you again, though, Agit. So, with the pleasantries out of the way, I'm sorry, but do you mind if we get straight to business? Of course, Aina, go ahead. This fog appeared suddenly today around dawn. At first it seemed to be little more than the usual light mist we get here at times. But you could literally stand outside and watch it grow thicker. It was eerie. Do you have any ideas what's causing it? Nope, I'm afraid. It's definitely covering all of the city, but we're not sure of its full extent or source yet. Fog and mist have several common sources. You can get the sort that springs up off coast and flows inland, or the kind that forms in the mountain basins. There are several basins in the Crone Mountains near Rolent, are there not? There are, yes. It is possible this is simply just a freak act of nature. But with everything that's been happening recently, we should be on our guard. Should we put off heading for Bose and remain in Rolent for now? That's the best idea, I think. Passenger ship sure ain't moving till the soup clears up, anyway. But... What's up, Estelle? Well, I wasn't just thinking about the bandits and stuff. We were checking that out, because we had no other leads, remember? The Royal Army's on top of that anyway. so we don't really have to go, you know? But, look, what is it? Something eating at you? No, but it's just Estelle, I'm not exactly sure what you're thinking, but calm down and consider for a moment. The bandit ship theft case is already over in a way. If they'd taken hostages, it'd be different, but as it is, there's no emergency demanding we take action. And I can't imagine they'll stay in Bose in any event. That is true, but on the other hand, something bizarre is happening before our eyes at this very moment. If the society is somehow behind it, it's a good chance Rolent is in danger. So which is the correct choice here? Estelle. Miss Shira? I think Estelle has a region she wants to go, so... No, Tita. Shira's right. Estelle. Sorry, Shira. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to what's happening. You don't need to apologize. Everyone has times that we have trouble focusing. Even I do, and I know Agit sure does. Hey, now hang on a minute. Being able to determine the best path without losing sight of yourself is a crucial skill for a bracer. Even if it is a bit easier to just say it's important than it is to actually do it. I'm still a student on that front too, really. I can hardly compare to Master Cassius in that regard. Really, Zin? To possess perfect clarity and retain one's good cheer in the face of adversity? It requires experience. And Master Cassius' ability to do just that saved us many times when he traveled to Culverdo once. I didn't know that. Hey, don't sweat it, alright? Not as if you just can snap your fingers and be at the old man's level. You just gotta put one foot in front of the other and get better, bit by bit. Yeah, thanks guys. Oh, sorry Aina, that kinda sidetracked us. Oh no, it's fine. So getting back to the matter at hand. At this point, there's nothing really specific we can ask you to do. You can hardly beat fog with violence after all. I simply ask that you be on standby in case anything does happen. You can wait at your home if you'd like, Estelle. Oh yeah, I was going to head home for a bit. Is there anything else we should watch out for besides that though? Well, if you absolutely want to do something, could I ask you to check the roads for me? The roads? What for? Well, the fog is covering the entirety of the city. However, it also seems to have spread out into the countryside. The thing is, I don't know how far it's spread yet. If you could go and see how far it goes, it would help me consider where we're going to go from here. And we also need to secure land routes in case the passenger ships continue to be unusable. Exactly. There is this Elise Highway to the south, the Mills Main Road to the west, and the Melga Trail to the north. Could you check those three and let me know the extent of the fog? Sure, that should be pretty easy. Well then, for once this means Estelle and I will be the guides. Yeah, kind of a change, is it? We know pretty much everything about Rolent. Well, who will be going with you then? Please form the party. You may choose 2 members. Like I said, we already have 2 in mind, at least for now. I'm probably gonna switch them up during the chapter, because I do want to get Chloe with us, because she's getting a little bit low leveled. Oh, it is a very thick mist, isn't it? Oh, this is ridiculous. I know the city like the back of my hand, and I still feel like I could get lost in this soup. And that still is why you have a map and a compass. If you feel like you're losing direction, be sure to keep an eye on them. Yeah, good point. Okay, so we need to just check how far the fog spreads on the road. But, Olivier, Zin, do you mind if you stop by my house and see how things are there? Oh, not in the slightest. Haha, looks like I get a chance to visit sooner than expected, huh? Well, let's be off then, Like, I have multiple reasons for the characters we can choose to be in the party now that we're in Rolent, because, in all honesty, you getting Tita to go home with us, to her actual home, seeing as we have basically designated her as our little sister, would also be nice. Same thing with Chloe, showing her where I really lived. Yeah, there's too many reasons to pick certain party members in here. But yeah, like I said, we're probably just gonna switch it around a bit during a chapter. It's fine. But for now, seeing also all the extra noise I have around my apartment, I'm gonna leave the episode here. Next time, we're gonna check the board in the guild to see if there are actual side quests, apart from the main one that Aina gave us. And of course, we're gonna talk to everyone in town to see how they are, where they are, and of course, if there are any nice goods at the store, cause hey, if there's better equipment, better quartz, and we can afford it, we want it. So that's gonna be on next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye bye.